Hey folks, welcome back to Real Southern Outdoors. Now today I got a quick tip for you. We're going to be talking about top water. This is getting ready to be month of May. So in the month of May, that's when you need to start thinking about top water baits. Top water baits are really going to start working good. One reason, the bluegill are going to start bedding. They'll start spawning. You'll start finding bluegill beds, the bass have already spawned. You've had pre-spawn, spawn, now post-spawn. They're garden fry and everything. There'll be a few spawners still left, but most of them will be garden fry or whatever in the post-spawn. And they're going to be eating those bluegill. They'll be feeding back up. They'll be eating bluegill, and they'll be getting revenge. Bluegill's been up there bothering them around their bed. Now they're going to go to the bass are going to go to the bluegill bed, and they're going to tear them up. But think about May is top water. I mean, and you can do top water other times, but in the month of May, you should be thinking, hey, this is a great time to start top water fishing. Everybody loves to see a top water bait, a top water bite. You fishing a crankbait down deep, you hit it, you just feel it. You set the hook, you reel it in. When you're fishing top water, you get to see the explosion. You get to see the fish come up, hit it, come out of the water. The water's flying everywhere. It's just adrenaline pumping. You just love top water fishing. Everybody does that I know of. But anyway, baits that are good for top water fishing this time of year, I'd say the poppers. I like a popper or some kind of popper. Walking baits like a spook or any kind of top water bait that you get out there and you walk. Top water baits with props on them. They're good this time of year to start. And another bait that I like to fish this time of year is a frog. You got shad spawns and all, going on. You'll fish a white one, silver, whatever, black, green, white, different colors. But I like to fish a frog. A lot of people think frog fishing is a 7'6" heavy rod, 65-pound braid, and you're throwing it up in thick vegetation. You got lily pads and all this vegetation, matted vegetation that you're working a frog through. And yes, I love to do that. But there's a lot of places like bluegill beds and stuff like that, down in shad spawn, down the side of a dock or whatever, around riprap. I'll fish a frog in open water. And here's a modification I do to my open water frogs. Let me show you. This is a frog I'll fish in vegetation. And if you can see, that hook is right up next to the side. You see, of course we know, if you're new to frog fishing, here you go, you see, they're just soft body baits. And when the bass bite them, you mash them down, see it exposes those hooks. Alright, well, when you're fishing it through vegetation, you want it to be where it's barely exposed, that hook right there, so it'll be less chance of getting hung up. Alright, well, if I'm fishing open water, I don't need it to be, if I'm fishing a dock or riprap or something in open water, I don't need it to be more weedless. So I want to increase the chance of getting that hook up. Now if you see those hooks, they're sticking up, and what I've done here, I just take a pair of my pliers, I'll take my frog, and I'll kind of mash down, and I'll hold that hook, and I'll get that hook, and I'll bend out, and I'll pull up and away from that frog. Now I've already worked on this one, got it like I wanted it. So you can see now, you see how that hook is sticking out away from that body, and it's sticking up. It's up a little bit. Now if I'd run my hand down it, that thing would be quick to grab. But it's easy for that hook to be set. So when that bass comes in and grabs it, those hooks are already exposed. Well, he's going to get a mouthful of hooks right there. So start thinking frogs over bluegill beds. Month of May, you'll see the bluegill beds. They'll be up shallow, and you won't just see one bed here and there. It'll get that honeycomb effect. There'll be a bunch of them up there at one time, and they'll start from May right on through the summer, about every full moon, right on through the summer around, at least in the southeast, and I'm pretty sure they will about anywhere else. So fish you a frog over top of it. Fish it on it like I don't need that heavy rod. I'll fish mine with like a 7-foot medium heavy 30-pound braid. And I'll just fish that frog in open water right out there with those exposed hooks a little more like that. A little more hookup, the chances of a hookup, increase the hookup ratio, I should say. That's what I like to do. So I hope this video will help you. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. I appreciate it. Get out there and catch you some fish. Use these tricks. If you like them, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you like these tips and tricks. And as I always say, until next time, may God bless you, and we'll catch you later.